The camera fades in over sweeping shots of wide-open fields, golden skies, and the sound of galloping horses in the distance. The music swells, steady and powerful. Then, the voice cuts through with intensity. The story that captured millions of hearts, the family that taught us about love, resilience, and second chances, is returning. Heartland Season 19 is here, and this time, the journey is more powerful than ever before. The screen flashes with quick glimpses of Amy leading a horse across the ranch, Jack's familiar smile as he stands strong against the wind, Lou's determined eyes, and Tim watching the horizon. This is not just another season, this is a new beginning, and the wait is finally over. Last season of Heartland gave us a whirlwind of emotions, moments that made fans cheer, cry, and sit at the edge of their seats. Season 18 wasn't just about the everyday life at Heartland Ranch. It was about growth, change, and the powerful bonds that hold a family together through every storm. We saw Amy step deeper into her role as the heart of the ranch, balancing her love for horses with her responsibility as a mother. Every moment with her daughter showed just how far Amy has come since we first met her. She's no longer just a young girl with a gift. She's a woman who carries the weight of her family's legacy while still finding new ways to heal, not only animals but the people around her. Jack, the Rock of Heartland, continued to prove why he's the backbone of this family. His wisdom and strength guided everyone, but Season 18 also revealed his vulnerabilities. Moments where he opened up about his past reminded us that even the strongest figures carry scars. Fans saw the depth of Jack's love, not only for the ranch, but for every person who calls it home. Lou's journey was filled with both triumph and struggle. As she balanced her responsibilities as mayor and family member, the pressure often weighed heavy. But in true Lou fashion, she never gave up. Her determination became one of the highlights of the season, inspiring fans who followed her path since the very beginning. Tim's story, as always, was layered with both challenges and redemption. His journey showed that even the most stubborn hearts can change. His relationships, whether with family or unexpected allies, kept fans guessing, proving once again that Tim is one of the most complex and compelling characters on the show. But what truly made Season 18 unforgettable were the moments of togetherness. Whether it was a family meal at the ranch, a heartfelt talk in the barn, or the breathtaking scenes of horses running free, fans were reminded why Heartland has lasted nearly 2 decades. It's not just about drama, it's about connection, about a family and a community that remind us what matters most in life. And just when we thought we could rest easy, the season ended with a cliffhanger that left fans desperate for answers. What will happen next? Where will the Heartland family go from here? Season 19 promises to pick up those threads and weave them into a new chapter full of hope, challenges, and unforgettable stories. The screen fades to black. A soft sound of wind carries over the silence, and then, suddenly, the doors of the Heartland barn swing open. Light pours through, illuminating the dust in the air, as if time itself has been waiting for this moment. A voice rises, calm but commanding. After 18 unforgettable seasons, the journey doesn't end here. Heartland returns with Season 19. The music shifts into a hopeful rhythm, steady like the beat of a horse's gallop. The Heartland logo begins to glow across the screen, slowly burning brighter, as though it has been waiting in the shadows to step back into the light. Fans everywhere feel the weight of those words. This is not just another year, not just another chapter. This is proof that the story of Heartland is far from over. Clips begin to flash. Amy standing tall by Spartan, her eyes filled with quiet strength. Jack looking across the ranch, his weathered face carrying both pride and unspoken questions. Lou walking with purpose, determined to face whatever challenges come next. Tim gripping the reins, as if ready to charge into the unknown. The voice continues, each word layered with promise. Heartland is more than a show. It's a legacy. And Season 19 will take us deeper into the lives we've grown to love, exploring new challenges, new beginnings, and the unbreakable spirit of the family that holds it all together. The pace quickens. Horses thunder across the screen, hooves striking the ground like drum beats. The camera sweeps through the rolling hills, the barns, the wide blue skies. Every frame is a reminder of why this series continues to touch hearts worldwide, because it feels like home. As the images fade, silence returns. A single line lingers on screen. The Heartland family is waiting, and the story continues now. The music swells one last time, a perfect blend of nostalgia and excitement, before cutting to black. Fans are left breathless, filled with both relief and anticipation, knowing that Season 19 is no longer a dream. It is finally real. The trailer begins not with words, but with silence. A quiet morning over Heartland Ranch, mist rolling across the fields, a single horse standing still against the sunrise. Then, the sound of hooves breaks the silence, echoing like a heartbeat. The pace picks up. The camera cuts sharply to Amy, her face lit with determination as she whispers softly to Spartan. It's a moment that feels small, yet carries the weight of something much bigger. Suddenly, voices overlap. Snippets of conversations, half-finished sentences, emotional tones that give us glimpses but never answers. Lou's voice, steady but strained. "We can't keep pretending everything's fine." Jack's voice, gruff but full of love. "Family doesn't give up no matter how hard it gets." Tim's voice, sharp with emotion. "I won't let history repeat itself." These fragments hang in the air, leaving the audience desperate to know what storms are coming. The screen bursts alive with rapid-fire shots. Horses galloping through an open pasture. A heated argument in the barn. Lou wiping tears away under the glow of porch lights. Amy leading a troubled horse into calmness. Tim looking out across the horizon as if battling demons from his past. Each clip teases conflict but also resilience. Each frame whispers, "This season will test them all." But then, in true Heartland fashion, the trailer softens. A family dinner, laughter echoing around the table. Jack's hand resting on Amy's shoulder, his eyes full of pride. Lou hugging her daughter tightly. A wide shot of the ranch, bathed in golden light, reminding us that no matter the trials, the heart of Heartland is love. The voiceover returns, steady and resolute. This season, the challenges are greater, the choices are harder, but the bonds of Heartland are stronger than ever. The trailer closes with one final image. Amy, standing in the middle of the ranch yard at dusk, her silhouette framed by the barn lights. She looks ahead with quiet strength. And then, darkness. A single line appears across the screen. Every ending is a new beginning. Season 19 awaits. The screen flickers softly, and a lone spotlight shines across the ranch yard. The voice rises, slow and reverent. The story of Heartland has always lived through its people. And now, the family you know and love is ready to return. One by one, the screen fills with familiar faces. First, Amy, Amber Marshall, her quiet strength and compassion anchoring every frame. She doesn't need words. A single glance as she leads Spartan through the fields reminds us why she is the heart of Heartland. The camera shifts, and there's Jack, Sean Johnston, standing tall, his weathered features carved by both hardship and love. His voice echoes faintly. Home isn't a place. It's the people who stand by you. In that moment, fans are reminded that Jack isn't just the grandfather of the family. He's the soul of the ranch. Then Lou, Michelle Morgan, steps forward. Her determination burns brighter than ever. In the trailer, she is seen juggling her mayoral duties with family, but the look in her eyes promises we'll see Lu pushed to new limits. Her resilience is undeniable, and her journey is only just beginning. The spotlight turns once more, revealing Tim, Chris Potter, the rugged cowboy whose past has been filled with mistakes, victories, and painful reckonings. In Season 19, his story feels like it's building towards something bigger, something heavier. A single shot of him gripping the reins, eyes locked, on the horizon, is enough to leave fans asking, what's coming for Tim this time? But it doesn't end there. Whispers of returning guest stars, the possibility of new characters, and the promise of stories untold swirl through the air. Each face, each moment, adds weight to the anticipation. The music swells faster now, like a countdown. The camera pans across the ranch, the fields, the skies. A rising tension builds, until everything suddenly cuts to black. Then, silence. Single line fades onto the screen, glowing against the darkness. Heartland Season 19 premieres. Insert official release date here. The voice returns, steady and filled with warmth. The wait is over. The family is back. The story continues. The trailer ends with the Heartland logo shining brightly, framed against the wide-open sky, as the music fades into a hopeful hush. The music softens into a gentle piano melody, the kind that feels like home, warm, steady, unforgettable. The camera drifts slowly over the Heartland Ranch one last time. The golden fields glowing under the sunset, the barn doors standing wide, open, the horses grazing peacefully in the distance. It's quiet, but the silence feels alive, filled with everything we've seen and everything still to come. A voice breaks through, calm but emotional. For nearly 2 decades, Heartland has been more than a show. It has been a reminder of family, of resilience, of love that never fades. It has been a place to return to, no matter how much the world changes. And now, with Season 19, the journey continues, not just for the Bartlett-Fleming family, but for every fan who has stood by them all these years. Clips flash across the screen. Amy riding Spartan, Jack sitting on the porch with a knowing smile. Lu hugging her daughter close, Tim walking across the fields with determination. These aren't just characters. They're family to millions of viewers who've grown up with them. The music swells, reaching its final crescendo as the voice invites the audience closer. The Heartland family has always been about more than what happens on screen. It's about the connection we share with you. So join us as the story continues. Subscribe now, share this journey with the people you love, and be ready. Because Heartland Season 19 is coming, and you won't want to miss a single moment. The screen fades to black, but a final image appears. Bright, simple, unforgettable. The Heartland logo glowing against the sky, with the release date shining beneath it. The music quiets to a single note, and the last words linger like a promise. Home, family, Heartland. Season 19 awaits. The screen fades into black, but the story doesn't quite let go. Slowly, we hear the soft sound of a horse's breathing, steady and comforting, like a heartbeat that refuses to stop. A faint light rises on the horizon, the glow of dawn over the Heartland Ranch. The barn stands tall, weathered by time but unbroken, just like the family it shelters. The voice returns, softer now, not with urgency but with warmth. Heartland has always been more than a place. It is a promise that no matter how far you wander, there is always a home to return to. Through heartbreak, through triumphs, through years that pass faster than we can hold on to. Heartland endures. As the words linger, the screen fills with flashes from across the years. Amy as a teenager, finding her gift. Jack carrying the weight of generations. Lu chasing dreams while never letting go of her roots. Tim struggling, failing, and fighting to change. These moments flow together, reminding fans that this isn't just Season 19. It's the continuation of a story that has grown alongside them for nearly 2 decades. The music swells with strings and piano, bittersweet yet hopeful. A single shot lingers. Amy standing at the fence line, watching the horses run free across the open fields. She smiles, not because the journey is easy, but because it is worth it. The voice closes, steady as a heartbeat. This is more than television. This is family. This is legacy. This is Heartland. Season 19 is not just a new chapter. It is proof that stories built on love never truly end. The final image fades in, the Heartland logo, shimmering against the glow of the rising sun. Beneath it, the words appear slowly, like they're written in the air. The screen is dark. For a long moment, there is nothing but silence. Then, slowly, a single sound emerges. The steady rhythm of hooves against the earth, echoing like a heartbeat. One by one, faint images appear. The family dinner table, the glow of the barn lights at night, the rolling hills where the horses run free. These are not just scenes from a show. They are memories, moments, pieces of a story that fans have carried with them for years. The music begins to rise again, not fast this time but slow and deliberate, like the dawn creeping across the horizon. A voice cuts through, filled with emotion. For every fan who has laughed with us, cried with us, and grown with us, this is your season. Heartland has always been about family, on screen and off. And now together, we ride into the future. The screen flashes with final, powerful images. Amy riding Spartan across a field, the wind in her hair. Jack tipping his hat as the sun sets behind him. Lou standing tall, eyes forward, ready for the next challenge. Tim holding the reins, his face caught between past regrets and future hopes. Each image lingers, as though carved into memory. The music swells into its highest point, then suddenly cuts to silence. The screen fades to black. A heartbeat. Then bold white words appear across the screen. Heartland Season 19. Premieres. Insert official date. The voice returns one last time. Quiet but resolute. The ranch awaits. The story continues, and the heart of Heartland beats stronger than ever. As the final note plays, the Heartland logo shines across the screen, glowing brighter than ever before. Then slowly the light fades, until all that's left is silence and the memory of a promise kept.